Once you log in, this is how the page comes up. And here the notification comes up again. You can just scroll down directly and you can just click on the next option available here. I will just show you what are all general details are required over here. So the things over here will be blurred. So this is a student's details. I'm just going to blur it up. And the first is the registration number, application number, all this comes up directly. State, taluk, you can select it. District, address, you just need to fill it up. And post that the pin code, marshal status, you can select it as per yours. So then you can choose your religion. If it is Hindu, Christian, Muslim, or whatever it is, you can choose it. And then the mother tongue, name of the caste, and this one, RD or caste certificate number. So this is going to be if you belong to a particular caste and if you're having a certificate to prove it, just mention that certificate number and you need to carry that certificate whenever you go for the counseling purpose. Only then you will be eligible for the reservations under that category, the seats what are allocated under that category. Okay, and the family income, whatever you had mentioned, would be visible over here. And this is the caste certificate ID or the income certificate ID number, whatever you can mention it up. All these things you just need to have it handy and fill it up. Fine. And choose if you are physically challenged or no. And then the total number of years that you have studied in Karnataka needs to be mentioned here. If it is for 12 years, 7 years, 6 years, 10 years, need to be mentioned over here exactly as it is. Right? Then the priority of the exam center, this is very important. Choose the exam center which is nearest to you. If, for example, if you're staying at Bangalore, choose Bangalore as the first center and as a priority one. The nearest next city is going to be Tumkur. I'm going to choose that. Else, in some other case, if you are staying somewhere near to Mangalore, you can choose Mangalore as the first option and the second option as the next option as Bangalore, right? So then post this, just click on save and you'll be taken to the next part, that is for the study details. Study details. Under study details, you would be required to fill up all the details from your class 10 or starting from your class 1 to the degree whatever you're pursuing. So all these things needs to be mentioned over here. So from your class 1 to class 10, in which school did you study and what is the location of the school, and all these things needs to be mentioned. Okay. This also holds good for your college also. The college in the sense for your first PUC and second PUC. Okay. This is the basic details which needs to be done. And click on the next option, save and next. Save and next. Then you'll be taken to the reservation section. Under this, all these detail would be available. So in this, do you claim 37 or like Article 371J Karnataka reservation? If you come under the reservation, then choose yes. Else choose no. X depends if any one of your family member is from X defense. For example, your dad or your mom is from X defense, then you can choose yes. Then in that case, you need to choose which is that RD number and all those. Right? Mention it and take the benefit. Then you will be coming up to the uploading of the passport size photo, signature and thumb impression. For this passport size photo, take it in a background either blue or gray, and the size of the photograph should be around 50 kb, inside 50 kb. The same thing for signature and thumb, make it on a plain white sheet, take a snap of it and make sure that the size of the signature and the thumb impression is going to be under 50 kb. Once you choose the file and upload it, click on the option save. Unless you click on the option save, in the end, before filling up and like declaring everything, it will show an error telling there are no images uploaded. And the format of these images should be JPEG only. Right? This is very important. Unless you do this, a lot of errors will come with that. Now coming up to the RD details, in case if you're filling up a income certificate or a caste certificate, do mention the RD number here. RD number here. In case if you are eligible for RD number can be found over here. Yes, this is the income certificate that you got. This is the RD number what you or the certificate number. Whichever is available, you can just mention it. And if it is an income certificate, whatever income you have mentioned in the application should be available in this certificate also. If only that is matching, then they will process for the reservation consideration. Else there will be an issue. Okay. So please do have a note of it. Then coming to the declaration, this just asks you if you have filled up all the details exactly without any mistakes, and you need to confirm it. Before submitting the declaration, just cross check each and every detail, including a number for your address or your name of your parents. Everything needs to be confirmed again, and then you're going to submit it. Then you're going to submit it. Make sure that your college details are also exactly filled up. And in your study detail, there is another form, another area where they will be asking about the marks you scored in your degree, in whichever college you are studying your degree. There are 3 years. For example, if you studied in BCom and there were 3 years in your BCom, the first year, if you had scored 900 out of 1200, 900 becomes your mark which you got, and 1200 is the actual total mark. This is going to be mentioned over here. The percentage will be automatically calculated. The same thing you need to do for the next 2 years. Okay. The purpose for this is once your PGCET exam is done and when you're going to go to the counseling purpose, you should have completed your degree. You should have completed your degree. Only then you are eligible for opting a seat. For this purpose, they need to check. Some questions might arise. Sir, I have not completed my education yet. In that case, you can just leave that place blank as of now, and you can tell that you're going to complete it. And when you go to the counseling, you can show the marks card at that point of time. As of now, you can just leave it blank. Fine. These are the details available. Post the declaration, you will be taken to the next page, that is for payment page. Payment page. In case of payment, for general and OBC categories, the payment is going to be 650 rupees. You can either make it through card payment or through UPI payment or your bank transfers, whatever. In case of SC/ST, it is going to be 500. Once you have done the payment, then you will be taken to the application print. In the application print, you can just download this application and you can keep it for yourself so that there won't be any hassles in the further. Okay. In case, even after filling up the form, you think that you have made some mistake, the PGCET Council will be opening up the window for editing. Right now, the data is not announced. In case if they open up the window for editing, at that point, you can go back and edit those details. Fine. So these are the important things that needs to be kept in mind. Now, the next major doubt which comes in each and every student's mind right now is, sir, there is hardly a month left. Is it possible for me to crack this examination? Is it easy? Is it difficult? So, frankly speaking, this is one of the easiest exams to crack. Okay. The sections under this are logical, quants, verbal, general knowledge. These are the 4 different parts. If it is for MBA, if it is for MCA, you have higher level mathematics and a computer science. MCA, mathematics and computer science holds the major chunk, and for MBA, it is all these four parts has the major chunk. Now, sir, what is the study pattern which need to follow in order to crack it? Now, in these 4 sections, whatever I said for MBA, there are some important topics which I will be putting it in a video tomorrow. You can just come back and check it out. These important topics, you can just go through it and practice more number of problems based on that, and just go through the last 6 months of current affairs as a PDF format, or you want to watch a video or whatever, last 6 months of current affairs. And GK, static GK also is necessary. And apart from this quants part, mathematics bit, you just need to focus. Simple interest, compound interest, percentages, ratio, proportion, and then your seating arrangements. All these kind of topics you need to just revise or go through it and practice more. Verbal, antonyms, synonyms, idioms and phrases, sentence corrections, these things. And if you are from an MCA background, do concentrate on trigonometry, circles, logarithms, and some of your geometry. So this will hold a major chunk of it. And computers, it is a part of you. In case if you're from a BSc background, do focus on your computer part, and that will give you more hold or the additional marks that you score. Okay. This is some study pattern which you can follow. How many hours should I study? That depends entirely on you. I wouldn't recommend sitting for the entire day and preparing for it. You can spend at least like 3 to 4 hours while taking intermittent breaks. Practice the old mock papers or the old PGCET exam papers, which also would be available in our Telegram channel, which you can find it in the link of the description or in the comment box. Right? Check it out, join there, and you can access the old question papers of MBA and MCA from, right? So that would be the apt way of approaching the exam if it is scheduled for September 10th. Okay. There are probability that it might get postponed, but as of now, we are just sticking on with the actual date which is given as September 10th, and we are preparing for it. In case if you want to learn from us And if you want to learn the concepts in a much more detailed manner, then you can join our classes like a crash course. You can join us, and we will be briefing you about all these courses and how to prepare for this examination in a very detailed manner. And the important topics and the question papers shall be discussed. Okay, so start your preparation as early as possible. Only a 3 days left before the application closes. So make sure that you're going to fill up the applications. In case if you're finding any difficulties filling up the application, do reach out to us through the comment or through Telegram or through the messaging platform which is available. So this is it for the day. Thank you very much. We'll meet you soon tomorrow with the important topics that you need to cover for preparation of the exam. Until then, thank you. Bye bye. See you.